everyone, welcome to the foreign show. I knew it was being recorded. Hi everyone, but this one I'm watching. So today I'm going to share a piece of news. It bothered me, but you know, when you look out with sunshine, that your mood will actually feel much more better. Okay, so go back to the movie that I'm going to introduce today. So I just watched Two Pope in Netflix because the trailer I watched, it's like it have some, you know, it was kind of like story that attracted me, and especially there is a part of the trailer showing that one incident in Argentina is I think what especially talk about the dictatorship of so-called dirty war in Argentina. That really, you know, attracted me because I was fascinated of international affairs. I just, you know, I watched it last night, and then it was contain Spanish, some Latin, and also English, you know, lots of language, and Italian, yeah, Italian. So lots of language in this film. When you watch it, that you will feel like wow, you know, because I normally watch lots of English movie, but in this one you can just see wow, there's lots of language, and then you know the subtitles sometimes it was not showing English, so I was just kind of like sometimes I have to guess what is the plot I'm talking about. So anyway, so I'm going to so like this, the part I'm gonna read is I quoted from Time. So the introduction is, at the world's oldest institution, change is never seen to taken lightly, and nowhere is that more true than in the Roman Catholic Church, one of the oldest institutions in the world, where in recent decades that priestly leadership has faced a now familiar debate whether in changing times to adapt to new expectations or hold fast to the old ways. Like, so there is also a debate between two popes, so about queer, about LGBT issue. Like it was very critical for this kind of their belief. So yeah, because I'm not Catholic or I'm not Christian, so I love to watch the film. You know, could be understand like some part of it, but I neither believe any of these two religions, but I will just, you know, briefly talk about the film. So so the background of Pope Francis, like who is Pope Francis? So as a prominent religious leader, he faced accusations of complicity in Argentina dirty war, like I say at the very beginning, that took place between 1976 and 1983, a campaign of extrajudicial killing carried out by the country's military dictatorship, including claims that he failed to defend two priests kidnapped by the regime, which he denies. And so speaking in his first interview as Pope, Bergoglio, the name of Pope, Bergoglio said that during his leadership, his authoritarian and quick manner of making decision led me to have serious problems and to be accused of being ultra-conservative, according to the Atlantic. So it was, you know, being interviewed from Atlantic. But in the movie, that he was kind of like regard that he didn't protect the priest as a thing, so he hoped to be, he hoped a forgiveness, you know, like the forgiveness ideas I also mentioned in you know, in I don't know, last episode in The Crown. The Queen also asked for Christian forgiveness, to forgive her uncle David, and so in Two Pope, that Bergoglio also hoped a forgiveness in the film of the forgiveness that he didn't protect two priests being kidnapped from the regime. So like, what is the true story of Pope Benedict XVI. So at 14, he was made to join the Hitler Youth, and though his family had been opposed to the fascist regime before he was drafted into German military a few years later. Ratzinger Benedict XVI was a Catholic academy for decades and teaching dogma and theology, writing theological tracts, and serving as an expert assistant at the Deacon Council in the mid-1960s. And though he was known as a progressive for years, he became more conservative as he aged. So during the two popes, the movie, so there is a conversation or debate between Bergoglio and Ratzinger. So like lots of debates between like what they believe. So what's the conversation between the two popes? Like I say, the conversation between two of them are really important. So in the two popes, Bergoglio and Benedict XVI meet on the unprecedented circumstances, with Bergoglio traveling to Rome in order to request permission to retire. He had the opposite idea with Benedict XVI, so only to be rebuffed by the pontiff, who subsequently tells him of his own plans to step down. As that drama plays out, the film offers a fascinating window into the debates between two ideological opposite religious leaders. So as for the literal veracity of those conversations and the situation that created them, the truth is that they are mostly imagined. So those plot in the Netflix movie, like the conversation between two popes, actually it was being created, kind of like a dramatic way to show in film, and they are a kind of conjecture on the part of the filmmaker, a plausible debate to fill a historical gap, and like what you always do is speculate to guess like what they are talking about. And so that is like what's going on, and hopefully the speculation is based on facts and the truth, and hopefully it's inspired. It wasn't being created of nonsense, so it like to be inspired of people from those conversations. And the movie, when they are filming, it was really beautiful because it was a COVID-19 coronavirus. If you cannot travel around the world, and that you are really eager to go someplace, maybe Rome or maybe Argentina, like there's lots of skiing of beautiful view. So this is today the first show. I hope you guys like it, and stay safe, and hope you guys are doing well. So yeah, thank you.